Welcome to Benchmonster Studios. You are watching Benchmonster TV.
I'm Ashley Lynn Condre.
And I am the Benchmonster, the notorious. Welcome to the show. Got a wild one for you tonight.
We don't.
Oh, I like to
Don't
say it.
build it up too much.
I like to build it up a little bit.
We
How's
better
everybody
deliver.
doing this evening? Got a lot of videos, and Raph over here is going to chime in once in a while.
Okay, Riff.
Yeah, Riff and Raph.
Okay.
I really wanted to find, I got an email or a direct message or something, and I saw my 2000 summer bodybuilding show expo, where I go out and I do the 600 for 2 in the jean shorts and the ripped flannel, but I also do 500 for like 6 or 8, and I just saw that recently, and then I was going to put it on the show, but I didn't have time to find it. But that was originally what I was designed to show up for, was do 500 for reps, but after I was banging them out like 115, nobody was really clapping, and so I went around the corner and I said, let's put 600 on the bar. Came back out, did 600 for 2, and I hope they liked that, and I think they did. So, got a lot of videos. Gonna need help with some of them. James Borgalt, thank you for sending me videos. I love you. You help me out so much, but I need your help, James. A lot of the videos, I don't know who the people are, and got one here. I know Tyler Butcher, but this one kind of, I had to watch it for a minute because I want to say it's Ed Cohn, but I don't think it's Ed Cohn. You need to help me, James, with this one. It's in the script here. Wait, got to put these on. So I'm a judge, and you're guilty. Pack your toothbrush. You're going to jail. Okay, yeah. So that's coming up here and soon. Do you have anything going on in your life that you want to talk about, gym related?
No. Just trying to get strong.
I'm trying to get strong too, and
strong.
I was jumping in and out of my boat this weekend, and I threw out my back and my patella tendon just jumping off the swim step, which is like a 3-foot jump. Jesus, man, I did it like 10 times on Friday, and then Saturday when we went fishing, I jumped out and it hit.
We went fishing.
We tried to go
went on a boat ride and then a rowboat back.
My fucking boat let me down with a dead battery mid-river.
Died mid-river.
Had to row with an oar this big.
Backup kicker motor. Done.
It was
stranded.
Shit
Nobody
happens.
There. And
Hey.
if you've ever wondered why an oar is on the list of things that you're required to have in your boat, along with life jackets and the air horn thing, we now know why. I've always looked at it and thought it was so pointless and silly. It's tiny. I didn't think it could ever row a big giant boat. There's only one of them. That thing saved our ass.
I was doing it at a good click. But I'll tell you what, you oar forward, you oar this way. My buddy over here was sitting backwards doing this fucking shit. Like, dude, turn around and put some fucking arm into it. So anyway, we got in, saved the day, got the boat checked up, got a bad fuel siphon valve. So shit happens. You don't expect it to happen, but it does. But it wouldn't make no difference. It'd have been bad fishing anyway because the dam was spilling water and there was flow underneath and high electricity demand. So, but why are you tapping me on the shoulder? I'm going to videos.
Who's in the chat?
Yeah. Speak of the devil and he appears. All right. We got to get the videos then. So I got nothing going on in my life. I'm not even in max effort because I showed up and couldn't even arch my back. I was so fucked up on Tuesday, and I've been taking a lot of Flexeril and it's getting better, but I couldn't arch and push with my leg. I was all beat up. So hopefully Friday, tomorrow, I can speed bench and do something worthy. Because staying away from weights ain't my game, and I don't like to do that. But we had some pretty impressive benching on max effort, though. I was impressed. We're going to start videos. Nobody wants to hear me talk. So first up, Terry from Greece. I started my emails. That's where I start with her videos. You send them to me in my emails. That's the first parts I get. And I had quite a few from James Borgalt, and I really appreciate that. Terry from Greece is in here first, and he's blasting some seated presses. And he's doing some OHPs here. And he's training hard. That's one thing that we don't do a lot of, is this particular movement, which we may need to focus on. Makes it look easy. Don't be afraid to fail. suicide grip, though. Like those thumbs around the bar. I like to squeeze that sumbitch really tight.
Suicide grip makes it a little more
A
exciting.
lot of people bench like that. I'm not taking nothing away from them.
I did for a while. If you have a bad shoulder, I think it helps.
Does it really?
For the same reason that when you...
That's mechanics.
With the squat bar, you put your thumb behind the bar, and it is a game changer.
Okay.
Remember, you used to always yell at me to put my thumb around the bar, and I was like, I can't, my shoulder. For some reason, it was easier on the shoulder. I don't know if that's why other people do it. That's
when you had your inflammation in your clavicle
yeah.
problem, yeah. This one here, this is a 616 for 5 reps. Not sure who this is, but it was sent to me by James Borgall. I think it's Kirill. And I got to put a backing up, but I think it's the ex-Russian world, no belt, no nothing, just laying down, commercial gym.
Yeah.
And somebody probably just yelled to some kid to come over out of the pool to hand off to him, poor guy. But he's a bad man. I like to see him. Wish he would have continued on, but he was so tall. I never got his actual height, like 6'8" or something. He had a long bench stroke, but didn't seem to bother him. Next up is Jenny Gennaro. 2024 Wabble Worlds. Wish I was there. She's deadlifting 336.5. Jenny needs a backing too, so I got to put this god darn thing up again. I miss Gus Rethwich and I miss Wabdle.
That's a recent meet?
Yeah, this is the Worlds in November that Gus had. Should have flew down and been a part of this because this Wabdle's where I started. It wasn't USPF or USAPL. It was WABDL. Nice lift.
Nice. Looks good. She's
Smoke
cute.
show, huh?
She's cute.
Strong.
Yeah.
And she's a Wabble lifter. God bless. That's a good place to start. Great federation. We'll have another Wabble lift coming up. And this one confuses me because Gus Rethwich called me twice this past year and asked what my opinion was about band shirts in Wabble. And I gave him my opinion. And apparently it was overruled. And there was a not like my opinion mattered. I'm not a state Wabble anything, but we're going to see it actually right here. Next video. Tommy Harrison Jr. here. 2024 Wabble Worlds. 925 bench in a band shirt. This is at Wabble. This is kind of shocking because Gus didn't want this. I'm gonna come right out and say it. Gus wasn't a big fan of this, but you know it's what the people want. It's a democracy, and sometimes you're overruled.
In business.
Way to go, Tommy Harrison in the band shirt. 925. He'll put up a grand soon. No doubt in my mind. He took home some medal. Good job. So Wabdle must allow band shirts now. That's kind of cool, I guess. I know Gus probably doesn't like it, but I remember he was telling me the yay and nays, and I'm not going to go into it. Too much politics there. Next up, this is another video sent to me by James Borgall, and I don't know who it is. This is one I need help with. I think Ed Cohn, but let's check it out here. It says 905 squat for reps, and I don't know who this cat is. Check it out. I mean, I don't know. James? I want to say a cone. 905. Looks like an older video. Definitely 90s with everybody in the high tops. But who's this cat? Cracking these goddamn things out.
It's almost gotta be. Was there anybody else?
I don't know. I can't. It doesn't look like him because Cone's a little thicker.
It doesn't really look like him.
But he squats like Cone.
No, it's Doug.
Doug who?
Furness.
Oh, no shit. Wow, that's a cool video. I got to save that one then. Wow, thank you, James. I appreciate that. I didn't know who it was. Wow, that's a blast from the past name.
You can't see
the
face very well. It's hard when you can't see like the face, the haircut and stuff don't look right.
Yeah, James, if you can
anybody else that strong around that time.
Half your videos, James, I know who they are, but half I'm not sure. So if you can include the name of the individual in the video, other than the people I know, I would appreciate that one. Then I have to do this thing, like help me guess the name. That's fun too. It interacts with the chat box. So next up, Tony Carlino. This guy is just on fire, and we're gonna have him on the show at some point here when he's done burning the world down. Doing 1,000 for reps. I got to check this out here. We're gonna put a backing up. We're gonna go check Carlino out, and 1,005 for reps. I used to do 3 to 5 on a 2 board in my Inzer Phenom. and they used to fly. Smoke show. Time under tension. Good job. He's strong right now.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, son. Great crew he has, and he's going to do some amazing things in the so near future. Remember one time Paul Roch didn't think I could do 805 off a 4-board raw. I couldn't do it.
You did it?
No, I got it off the board like 2 inches. So it's a weird lift in a shirt, or was it 3-board? Something like that. Connie Nightingale sent me a video. Looks like a training video here. 440 straps down in training. Let's check out Connie's lift here. She just came back from where? Women's Nationals? No, a national meet. Worlds, and did very well there. Qualified for, no, didn't qualify. Okay. Continued progress then.
She hit PRs.
Yeah, that's what matters.
Performance, yeah.
So she's in training here on a mono somewhere, probably in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, or is that somewhere else? That She was in San Diego recently.
It was training with AJ.
Well, I don't know.
That she said when she sent it.
I don't know everything.
I think that's what it's from.
I'm not in the know.
I didn't see him, but I think that's what it was.
Got to include this cat because this is the great Ed Cohn blasting 932 at the 1994 Worlds in South Africa. Try making that flight and performing at your best. I know. I went to the Ukraine. 26 hours on a plane. And a 6-hour drive in a van going 110 miles an hour through the wheatlands of Ukraine. Traveling long distances and stuff is a little complicated. But if you plan correctly, you'll do well. Not sure what year this was. Oh, it's 1994. Sorry. I do know what year it was. But this stuff never gets old. Ed's the GOAT. The original,
sure.
The only. He's the GOAT. That's his nickname. Period. Got to spend time with him at the Arnold.
Yeah.
And boy, we had some great conversations. If you could have been a fly on the wall in that warm-up area that day. Let me tell you. Andrew Cooper, he's benching 660 at the Pro Raw 12. I just 660, you know, what can you say? I mean, let's check that out. Right here. 661. It's not a 700 bench, but god darn it, it's an impressive bench for a human being right there. And he's got more in the tank. Look how thick that guy is. You want a big bench? You got to be big.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't be you can't be 114. I'm talking to you. You got to get up to 140.
I'm not 114.
Well, 148. You got to go up another class.
Not beyond 148. I got to get. I'm going to top of that.
Saw quite a few videos of this young lady, Jen Smith. She's benching 264 for 3 reps at 132. I didn't know. I wanted to get her deadlift and a squat, but I thought this was most important because of her arch and the way she sets up on the bench. And that impressed me because she's got lower back and upper back arch. I preach this to my people all the time. The lower lumbar is the first part, even though Louis says that the upper back's more important. If you use the lower lumbar and upper back and contort that horribly, you'll have back problems in the future, but at least you'll set world records when your early years. There's consequences to everything, people. She's up on her traps, not laying flat on her shoulder blades. Look at that. You guys on Team Benchmonster need to get more flexible. I told you to get a 4-inch and a 3-inch PVC and be rolling on it at home when you're watching TV. It's nice and low, high arch, less travel. She's got it down. I call her young lady. I don't know her age, but I'm not going to insult anybody. I think she's going to go far in her world.
Yeah.
Eric Affolter. I saw this myself, and he actually sent me it on Instagram or somewhere, and he is hitting a 1,000-pound bench in training And I believe he's going to compete this weekend and give it a whirl. So let's check out his 1,000-pound workout here. I think John Ellick is got a new shirt or something. I think he's Team Darkside. Don't quote me. That could be, I might be wrong. I've been wrong before. But that thing's got, I wish I had that shirt.
Damn. Got some pop.
I can't say I could bench it right
Poppity-doo.
now, but God darn it, I would try. Good job, Eric. And if you're competing this weekend, I wish you luck. Kick some ass.
Kill it.
Be,
Good luck.
don't get the butterflies. Stay calm. Put the music in the ears. Get in that warm-up room. Sit down. Do your thing.
For sure.
This is an
I
oldie
believe
but a
in
goodie.
you.
This is something that I saw early internet era days because I was a Wabdle guy and Hawaii Record Breakers. Gus talked about it after meets when we get drunk every fucking meet. 7 times a year with Gus. Fred Hatfield squatting 1014 at the 87 Hawaii Records Breakers meet. Gus used to put this on. I don't think it's, I wrote down 1997. That is definitely wrong. 1987. But these are the old days right here. This is old Fred Hatfield. Legend. Warrior. On the biggest stage in that era was there. You had to walk that shit out and walk it back in.
God, I thought the jack racks that USPA used were garbage.
Well, they
Those
are.
terrible. They are, but those are even worse.
Well, this is olden days.
I mean, that's kind of the same. They're actually kind of the same.
These aren't super suits, band shirts. These are strong men that have paved the path for us. And that man right there has done so. Ken Lane,
Nice.
Arcidi, Clark. I mean, on and on. Those are the people I know. And I admire. Tyler Butcher hitting 1,025 in training in an F8 custom shirt. I don't got to enlarge this one because I've already enlarged it pretty much. Or put a backing on it. This is effortless here. Got that shirt down, tucking the elbows, loading the shirt, keeping the belly up, kissing the shirt, and boom. Ooh. Tyler's going to put up 1,100 in a 3-lift meet anytime soon. Guaranteed.
Yeah, it looks strong.
This one impressed me because I can relate with what he said in his description in the video. This is Tony Carlino smoking 1,003 in a poly shirt. And in the elite class of benchers that have benched 1,000 in a poly, only 8 people now. So he's joined an elite club here, and I'm very impressed with him. And he sent me this video also. But you don't see the old poly shirts anymore. Well, you do, but nobody's really hitting 1,000 in them. So this is Tony at a meet, joining my club. Which I had control of until Jimmy Kolb came along. But what better person to pass the torch? Couldn't be more proud of Jimmy. Good job, Tony. Welcome to the Elite 8. That's cool. He's just got strength upon strength. It's just amazing.
Yeah, he does.
Next up, Craig Logman.
Okay.
Smashes 200 pounds on the bench, 13 years old, and in the 200 bench club already. I need a backing. Where's that at? Do I have that image right there? No, that's my email. Right there. All right, let's check out Craig Logman here. It's exciting when you're young because the gains, they just keep coming and coming. Into your 20s. You just keep going and going. You got to stick with it, though. There ain't no winter, spring, and summer vacations here. This is year-round. That made it easy. And you're going to see more and more of those kids. He's got a twin brother. And they're going to be, you're going to see their videos on here because they're just inching up their numbers. Squat, bench, and deadlifts going up.
Hell yeah.
Ashley, squat. Walk us through it.
Nobody cares about that.
Your video quality sucks. I don't know what's wrong with your phone.
I don't even know.
Or your internet was shitty at the gym. That was probably the case.
I love how you can fucking see the white chalk where I picked my ass. That's fucking terrible. I saw that. I almost didn't send it. It looks so tacky.
I don't see nothing.
But well, now I'm on an angle where you can see. I tried to cut that part out. There's just beltless warm up at 300.
Beltless, okay. I put this to
beltless.
squat 2 here.
And then these are where my work. I put the belt on. That's where I did my working sets.
Am I there to spot? I got my coat on, so I must want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done.
I think it was on borrowed time here.
Got my West Side Barbell sweatshirt on. There we
You
go.
have to come back and get me or something.
Yeah. This is a pretty good weight for 132. You need some new sleeves, though.
Oh, they've got holes in them. They're
Inserts, I'll probably take 6 months to get, like his belts. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, those I bought at the Arnold.
I'll call him up and see if he'll give me a discount.
Actually, I don't know if those are the ones I got at the Arnold.
Well, that's not bad. Hey, you got a deadlift here, too. Walk us through this one. How much is that?
$385.
$385.
Yeah, why are these so blurry?
Because they were in CG3 or something format. I had to take them to MP4 converter, and we got to fix that because we can't have blurry videos. I hate the feed.
OCD, man. How many times I gotta fuck with my feet? Fuck.
I don't like showing
Like an
people videos that are
idiot.
blurry, but it's the best we got. So fix your phone or fix the internet at the gym. Something needs to happen.
Well, my fucking music wouldn't even play there yesterday. I was fucking pissed.
Well, we got a new owner, and we're falling apart already.
No. Spectrum was out. I think it was yesterday.
Hey, that was Poppy off the ground.
That was easy.
I think Jose just bought the what's it's called? Duffin deadlift bar recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I told him he can leave it there but lock it up.
The Kabuki bar?
Yeah, I think he invested in one.
No way.
He's serious about what he's doing. Hey, we're going to work into speed bench here. I believe I am benching in this, so let's walk through it. I'm just coming off my 1 month hiatus. Can't lift anything but light dumbbell bullshit since they destroyed my stomach again. I'm telling you, people, it's only a matter of time before they get what they deserve. All right, this is Elijah. He shows up on Fridays, can't make Tuesdays. He works 12 hours, goes to school, and he does the best he can, but he shows up. And we're going to increase his bench to 405. He's really good at dips. He did a lot of dips in high school or something, so he's a dip king. But God damn it, we need to increase those triceps so they can lock out 405. Jose here, he's going to max out Friday. Didn't go as planned on max effort for him, but you know what? Big fucking deal. He'll do it again in 3 weeks. Me, I'm just going with the flow. Doing 6 sets of 6. No belt, no wraps. I do that on purpose. I'm wearing my Inzer shirt, so I should get a discount. Or I'm going to write inzersucks.com. That was his favorite site. Increasing weight, widening grips. West side, 9 sets of 3. What I like about my guys, and I noticed on Tuesday night when I couldn't lift because of my ailments, that their bar speed increases at lockout. And that's what I'm trying to work on, but I also need to get that bar speed off the chest. And correct speed bench percentages are important. Jose wants that 500 raw, 600 raw. He's gonna get it. Went over, did some close grip decline. Nothing much to see here. I'm just doing reps. Trying to get some weight, trying to feel some weight. I don't know why I'm sweating so profusely. It's December. I tell you what, the amount of time I've taken away from the gym has really affected my strength. But you know what? I still show up and I'll still push whatever I can. I don't make excuses, but setbacks are a motherfucker. All right, dumbbells on the floor, one of my favorites. Roll back, extend. This is an extension. You don't roll them up and push. You try to extend. A lot of times you'll see the guys roll the weights and push them up to lock out. You try to extend them. When it gets really heavy, that's what happens. That technique goes out the door. Heinz, this is speed day, so it's volume, short rest periods. They're back to back. I got 60s there, 70s or 75s. I don't know what they are. But this is get up, get down, and go. That's why you have 2 mats here. I am nothing nice on the tendons at the elbow. I am after to hurt them and make them grow. Max effort, you won't see me here, but we got some amazing lifts from my crew. Let's rock through it. Well, that's Big Joe. He's doing 385 for 3, which caught my eye because I haven't seen him this strong. He'd go on to bench 415. Jose was going to go for 495, 485, but it wasn't in the cards that day. Not a big deal.
Did he try it? Or
yeah, I didn't post it, but this is Heinz with 4. I want to say it's 405, but don't quote me. It could be a quarter on there. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Big Joe here at 405 for a good single. Jose, I think this is 455. Teetered a little bit, caught the lip. I didn't like that, which made it hard. Heinz with 505 for a PR, or 510. I don't know which one it was. Can't remember. I'm close, but he came down with speed and then came up with it.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, heavy dumbbells were on the ticket. That means college rack, 110 to 150s. No middle school rack. No 55 to 95. It's all 100, 105 and up. So everybody gets a taste. I'm just behind the camera doing my thing. Not just standing there. I give instructions. And I motivate. See our dry erase board over there, Kennelly Power Team, the original, OGC. Weighted dips are back on the menu. We ran them 2 weeks in a row. We dropped them for 2 or 3, bringing them back. This is max effort, so they got 2 plates on there, if not 3, if not more. Jose here, I think with 3 now. Hornstraw did a lot of these. But I think it was also the one that tore his pec really bad. And it concerns me because I don't want that happening to my people. I need them to show up. Wine garden extensions. Those are deadlift straps around a bar, and you hold the straps. They should be a little bit wider because what he's doing there is squeezing his hands together, and I'm not sure if that's an advantage or a disadvantage. But they should be somewhat wider, at least 12 inches. But as they come up and lock out, they have that little twist, which I like, to fully lock out and flex those tricep heads. These are hard. These are nothing nice on your elbows. If you do these, you start with a 10 on each side, because if you start too heavy, you'll irritate the tendons and ligaments that run over your elbow and your forearm, and right behind the elbow will hurt forever. Listen, forever. And if you train with me, there's no let up. I will always be attacking that area. If you can't do the tricep assistance exercises, you might as well just walk out the door. Come back when you can. There I am back there in the same shirt I'm wearing tonight. And believe me, I did wash it. That was Tuesday.
You didn't fucking
You washed it. You're the laundry lady.
I don't think I washed it since then.
Sure you did. I found it. It's nice and smelly.
Wash it.
It's got cologne on it, too. I wear cologne to the gym. All right. We're going to the chat box. We're going to talk to my fans, and we're going to see what they're doing. Any trolls in there, we're not going to read your shit. So, piss off.
Okay, we have James Burgall in here.
James Burgall.
First.
Yep.
Welcome, James. Hello, Ryan and Ashley. Nice and cool out now. Hope all is well and healthy is great. Healthy is great. God bless you both. Thank you, James. Right back at you. Thanks for joining us. Great to have you, and thanks for all the videos.
Healthy is great. I need to eat more vegetables. I'll tell you that. I have not been doing so.
I believe it.
Yeah. Been putting a lot of comfort foods in lately. But I'm down 10 pounds. So, got to say something about that. 305. I was 295 at the gym last night. That's going in the right direction. I don't want to be small, though. Especially walking around Costco, wearing this hat, getting under people's skin, like I like to do.
Kyle, I missed the last one, unfortunately, but I'm here for this live stream.
Right on, Kyle. Nice to see you,
Excellent.
buddy.
Glad you could make it today. Thank you for joining us, Kyle. Howard Weingarten, hey Benchmonster, nice hat.
I want to get the red one because that one that gets really people's blood boiling. And boy,
It's got to say MAGA.
Make America Great or MAGA? Which one? I'm fucking getting it.
Name's the same.
I'm taking it everywhere.
The people that it bothers knows exactly.
Because I just love fucking pissing normal fucking low-life fucking people out. They look at me in this judgmental society when I'm 350, and believe me, I've seen it enough to the point where I lived half my life going to Walmart at midnight with the creature feature stocking shelves, so I didn't have to put up with society because I was 360 pounds walking around. I didn't like the comments and stink eye you used to get.
Oh,
so
God, it's all in your head.
comments and stink eye. Oh, conversation piece, my favorite. I can burn the hat, but you're the one that's got to live with that fucking fucked up face the rest of your life. Can't wait to talk to the public.
Anyhow.
You don't like my hat? Well, you can burn the hat, but you, ugly individual, have to live with that ugly face for the rest of your life. Piss off.
Super creative.
Dice Clay
I'm
gave me
very
that one.
impressed.
The Dice Man cometh.
I should have known.
He was wearing a shirt, and the guy in the crowd didn't like his shirt. Said that to him. Love it. Dice Clay, man, what happened to that guy? That was
Self-imploded.
90s. What?
Self-imploded.
That's all right. He was a badass.
He created too many haters.
He did too.
Because he shit on women and minorities.
Oh fuck, and fags and everything. Whole 9 yards.
Minority though.
Yeah. Oh, it was just back then though. It was
Dumb. He ruined his career.
no. He made money.
For a while, and then he ruined his career. They just people started dropping him. He
doesn't give a fuck. I just love that
Yeah,
attitude. I
and he
like
ruined
people.
his
I love
career.
heels. I love people that don't like the
I'm
other
not
person.
saying he's not cool,
Bad,
I'm just saying
bad
he ruined
wrestlers.
his career that way.
like Trump, hated by people. So, when's Barbara Streisand and Whoopi Goldberg and Eminem and Sharon Stone and all those bozos leaving? I'm gonna go raid their
Was Eminem
mansions.
a part of that?
Huh?
Was Eminem a part of that?
Yeah, Eminem, he doesn't like him either. So Eminem, you can go over to somewhere.
Whoopi Goldberg, get the fuck out! Like, why are you still? Yeah, gross.
Why are you breathing my air? Get
Ugh.
off my cloud. Okay, let's continue on.
Repulsive, like, ugh,
Paul Loeffler.
fuck.
Didn't Paul have a birthday? Somebody had
Do
a
you
birthday.
have a birthday, Paul?
I think so. I saw it on Facebook
did I
today.
miss it? Oh, did you? Oh, so is it today?
I believe so.
Happy
I
birthday,
thought
Paul.
so. Don't quote me, but
Or-
I saw his name. So
I don't get those notifications.
I don't get him either because I want to save my battery life, but I go in and I look. I see what's popping
I
up.
don't even do that to save my battery life. I just don't get I don't get it on my phone.
You go to
I use-
notifications and Facebook, and then it'll show birthdays. I always click on the birthdays and see whose birthday it is. Troy Legg.
Troy Legg, what amount of protein is sufficient for a shake before and after?
50 to 75 grams.
Isn't that a little much?
No, I've heard different scientific studies that say
They say
your
pee
body
out a
can.
lot of that.
Yeah, then they say I don't know. So just
30 to 40.
I never counted it back in the
50.
day. I just kept throwing in eggs and who fucking knows? 80, 100, 140. I mean, I'd eat a steak and then go have a fucking 60-gram protein RTD 20 minutes later. Just kept shoving it in. That's why I was the biggest, baddest man walking the face of the planet. Very big. We showed a picture last week.
Did we show that?
The Rab picture, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the interview.
Which I
one.
like to. I wish I could post it again because there's a guy in there named Tim Smith, and he came to me and wanted to train with me, and probably one of the best training partners I've ever had. And he said he could bench 520. I didn't believe it. I made him lay down on the first day we trained, and I made him max out. He did 520, and I believe 3 or 4 months later, he went to a meet and benched 600 raw at 275, training with me. I mean, one of our workouts, and I was thinking back, was 10 sets of 10 with 315 with short rest periods. It was 31,500 pounds of volume moved in about 12 minutes. Thanks to, and he liked those goddamn Sour Patch Kids.
I know.
He'd buy those gigantic bags, and those were like
Yeah.
in between temps. Oh, so one time we just left him on the bench on a live stream Facebook. It was cool. Should have been sponsored. Kyle.
Kyle. He said a live one. Great hat too. I watched the last live stream late and saw some great lifts by your crew, your missus included. Well,
Thank you, Kyle.
For following up and watching the last one. We're glad you're able to make this one live, but it's recorded for a reason. So when you can't, that's awesome that you go back and watch it. Thanks for doing that and for joining us tonight. It's great to have you here. Great to be able to have you here in the chat. That's the nice part about hitting the live is we can have you in the chat. So that's fun. Brent Hummel. My dad is a big fan of you. He is 280, benching 500.
Yeah,
is that good?
That's absolutely good.
Yeah.
Is that raw or with a shirt, Brent?
Oh.
And if send me a video of him benching sometime.
If that's raw, that's really good. Yeah.
Yeah. Paul says he just turned 25 for the second time today. I mean,
nice.
I know how
Congratulations.
I know how
Me
old you are,
too.
Paul, and welcome to the club.
Oh.
Shut
So
up.
he's not just making a joke. He's
No.
actually 50. Okay.
You don't say it, stupid shit. You don't say it out loud. It's rude.
25 second time. Well, you're 50. We'll say that.
I'm
Sorry,
33. That's the age we're all going to be when we come back to the earth with Jesus. 33 for life. 1,000 years apace.
Is that why you lied? That's the age
That's because
you lied and
nope,
said
that's
you
the
were
age
when I met
Jesus
you?
was when he was hung on the cross. 33. That's my number.
And then when I met you, you
33.
lied. And
I said how
that
old?
was your age, 33.
That's right.
But you were 36.
Doesn't matter. Still 33 in here.
No, you're
Not
a liar.
in here. Not everywhere else.
You're a liar.
Well,
liar.
I stretched the truth.
You did absolutely stretch the truth. And
Look at you
when
now.
Did you get
Look at the big life I've led you. Field of dreams.
Fucking
Opportunity.
my own private hell here.
Look at all you get. You're in my will.
Lies ruined my life.
Oh, shut up. You'll be a millionaire when I kick soon.
Fuck.
The rate I'm
You're
going.
not gonna leave me here with these fucking cats by myself.
You got 3 upstairs and 2 or 4 out in front porch you feed. You take care of the cats.
How did
All
I
right.
become the cat lady? How did that happen?
You put food on your porch, you're gonna invite cats, skunks, and raccoons. That's what we got. We even got a skunk that shows up. Everybody's hungry. Everybody loves cat food. So do ants. Okay, read Kyle's.
It's crazy. Every
Hey,
fucking
off
thing
topic.
likes cat food. It's wild.
All right, Kyle.
Kyle. Hey, at least you weren't up the creek without a paddle.
Fuck. I was in the
No,
middle
we
of
had
a river.
paddle, but we had a paddle.
Dude, I didn't know what to do for a half second.
I didn't either. I looked at that paddle and I'm like, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking
I
way
didn't
that
think there was a
paddle
way
is
either.
going to fucking push this
But
boat.
when I did see the
Our boat is
the
huge.
bottom of the fucking river and we were moving pretty good, like at 5 clicks, so yeah.
Yeah, dude, I will never talk shit about that fucking. I will never have a negative.
That oar
thought.
saved our
I
life.
used to like every time I'd see it, I'm like, why the fuck do you have to have it? What a joke! Like, so you can fucking slap in the water and go around and start. No, it fucking worked. Just one. I didn't think it would work with just one and such a big boat, but it saved our ass, dude.
Yeah, it's 19.5-foot fucking boat with full tank of gas. So it was an
I
oar.
didn't want to say out loud, but I was like, I know that kicker motor doesn't work, and that motor's not turning on.
And dead
there's
batteries.
nobody around.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, there was when we got close to shore. They
by
said,
the time we got
said
back
that
there,
this guy would have towed us
he
in.
wouldn't have. But he would have been going the opposite direction.
yeah, we'd have been fucked all around. All right, James Bergalt. Great hat. We are back.
We're back, baby.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to
ready.
lower gas, lower food prices, and who's that guy?
I love all the teachers fucking losing their shit and losing their jobs because they're fucking so upset. Multiple professors have went like dumbasses, like
It
fucking
happens.
dumb. So like, I won't get too political, but just very, very.
I was watching the news, and that
classic
Kennedy
for their
cat
kind of
is going to
people.
clean up our food. That's what you need to do. Take all those benzene, atrazine, and estrogen mimickers and all those things out of our frickin' food, and that'd be a good thing. I think if he does that, takes all the processed chemicals and shit out of our food, dyes. I mean, he was talking about children's cereal. Horrible thing. That's why we're so fat in America. That's why we get sent to the hospital and end up with doctors and pills the rest of our lives, because they're killing us with our food. Okay. Nicholas, FAAS.
Watch all your old training videos. Best movements for chest and tricep hypertrophy. That's a question.
Yep.
I didn't really read it very well like a question, but that's a.
You know,
what is the best movements for chest and tricep hypertrophy?
Raw benching with a little wider than shoulder grip, and you know, I used to have pretty good pecs, and I used to do just a lot of benching with I think it was a ring finger on the ring. And I would full extension, and I believe you got to squeeze your pectorals. You can't just push up and stay flat here. You push up and then squeeze here as you do the reps. So it's not necessarily going heavy, but did quite a few drop sets and stuff back then. I used to work a lot harder. Now I got to work a lot smarter. So back then we were at the gym on Sundays, max effort bench from noon till 6 o'clock sometimes with 14 people, 6 hours. Then we go to the all-you-can-eat buffet, try to get there before they serve dinner so we can get the lunch price, but that was always fun. Training and eating, man, that's living. Tricep hypertrophy, volume, different angles, slow eccentrics. Louis always says slow eccentrics is the fastest way to put the most muscular mass and most muscular soreness. So that's slow down. Extension, slow down. Never did any of those. I just did volume, and volume.
You want to know your favorite movements too, though?
Flat bench and decline. Never did a lot of incline, but back then I was just I was young, and boy, it was easy to put on size. The older you get, it gets a little rough. Kind of hard to do. So I don't know how old you are, Nicholas, but that if your bench is stuck, that's because you're probably doing the same thing over and over again, not giving your body any new stimulus. So you might need to change up some things. Resistance, use chains, bands, change bars. You switch up things a little bit, keep the body guessing. And James Regault said, yeah, it's Krill, which I thought, even though I wrote down I didn't know who it was. Kyle.
I had some speed sessions programmed from this program I was running, and they were at a whopping 70%. I tried some sets at like 40%, maybe less, and it worked better as my next max effort session was flawless.
Yeah, we've got my guys, I kind of let them, I always told them, 40, 42, 45, 47, 50, all those numbers, but on speed day, they were putting more weight on there than they actually could bench raw, so percentage-wise. And so once we corrected that, we've seen a tremendous success in their bench presses and their ability to recuperate and recover for max effort day, which is 3 days later after Friday. So you got to use the right percentages on your speed day and the right band tension, band and bar weight ratios and things. And I have a velocity meter I need to bring to the gym because I know they don't believe me half the time that what's spewing out of my mouth is the absolute God's truth. And I know what I'm talking about the many years I've been doing this. But I bought that device for a reason. So when I attach it to the bar and they do their sets, I can show them the 3 sets and the feet per meters per second that it's producing. So got to show them. I need to charge it up, actually. Uh-oh, Terry Conjugate Iron, what happened here?
Guys, I got 2 emergencies at work, and I won't be able to catch you today. I'll watch when I get home, though. Hope my clip made it.
It did.
It did. Yeah, thanks for sending it.
Thanks for watching, Terry. It's good to see you. We'll see you next time around.
Sorry you had to go, but thanks for joining us, and thanks for catching it later.
1 rep.
1 rep. Hey, guys. Sorry I can't join today. Work is a biatch. Haha, spoiler. AJ's meet was fun. I benched 402 for a APO Cali State record, and one guy attempted a 1003 squat along with a TJ post meet celebration. Haha.
A Tijuana post meet celebration?
I think so.
That's where I go.
Yeah.
I go to Revolution Boulevard. I know right where to go. But with the cartel down there, I don't want to be put in a barrel, and all you'll find is my teeth.
Next week, when I get my videos from Connie, I'll send it in. Love you guys. See you next week. Gotta go back to work.
All right, 1 rep.
Love you too, buddy. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for checking in. Kyle, good bench at 1 rep.
Hell yeah, we showed that on here, I think.
Well, he said it sounded like we don't have it.
He did a lift, I thought, and I posted it on here. Well, whatever. 1 rep, send it to me.
He just did it this weekend.
Oh, this weekend. I don't have that one.
He's got to get the video from. That's what.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad it's not just me. He doesn't listen.
I'm on low carbs.
Although it was me reading it, so I guess
The blood-brain barrier is not working.
Oh, it's no, you're not on low carbs. Get the fuck.
Pretty much for this body.
Get the fuck out of here. You're not on low carbs.
1,000 carbs a day. That's what I need. Blood sugar through the roof.
More of that gospel truth we're spewing out.
Hey, 15,000 calories a day.
Spewing out something, but it ain't gospel truth. I'll fucking tell you that.
Hey, you do 15,000 calories a day and get back to me.
Done.
That's eating every hour and a half when you wake up. Every hour and a half.
I'm not even listening.
Eat or drink every hour and a half. Fucking while you're up.
I'm not sure what. Yeah, okay.
That's the truth. I did it.
Okay.
God, I miss those days. I remember standing in my kitchen and taking up the whole from sink to oven. God, remember one time I thought I was Andre the Giant. I grabbed a RTD, which is like the big as a Coke can, and I had it in my hand, and I could hold it this way, and I couldn't see it. That's how big I was. Yeah. Oh, the good old days. If I could rewind time. All right. Howard Weingarten.
Howard Weingarten. And thanks for the advice about my arch. I am definitely working on it.
Yeah, one of the cues that Mike Lupacek uses in the gym is to get up on your neck. Get your neck on the bench. And that is true. I like traps because you don't want to be laying flat on your shoulder blades on the bench. That's a disadvantage. You want to get those shoulder blades off. And that's a hard part is that upper back arch because nobody trains it. And I did. I didn't realize how important it was until I got as big as I did. I had the great lower lumbar, and my L5 will tell you. And but the upper back, I didn't really focus on that. It was in my setup, but I had it down, and I had to lay on that PVC pipe at home, and in the gym it was constant work to get to be that flexible, and no heavy squatting, no deadlifting. I wanted to be able to bend. So I didn't have to push that bar. And I was just told the story the other day. I remember one particular time, I don't know how big I was, 360, 58, I don't know. Set up on the arch, and I remember when the arch was so high, and my back was in so much pain from being in that arch. It was like I had two board on my chest. And I remember I looked up, I saw my stomach. I could watch the bar land on it. Oh, cut that travel like a mother. All right.
Howard Weingarten. I believe that 1003
was in a battle ready.
Shirt.
Okay, I didn't know. I thought he might have been dark side guy. I don't know what's going on. I'm out of the loop a little bit. I don't have talked to John Alec in I don't know how long.
That's the Arnold.
Yeah, the Arnold. When I bought things at his booth, like I always do. Yeah, that's battle ready shirts. I'm seeing a lot of those in the game now. They're actually an up and coming company, and they're putting their equipment on the right people because the reason I'm seeing it is because I'm seeing people bench 1,000 in it. That tells me something. Little competition is good for everybody, even though I think Pharrell's got the market cornered at the moment and all the big lifters in his shirt, but competition is good. Where's Inzer's band shirt? And not the one on his website. No, the hardcore 6-ply Inzer sewing machines that no one's ever seen except Anthony Clark in his little Willy Wonka chocolate factory. Those little crypto illegals working in there, which he told me that's fact. Yeah, heard it on the phone. I should have recorded all my calls with him like he does everybody else, but I don't give a shit. Anyway, who's up? Kyle.
Equipped benchers are undoubtedly the bravest of all powerlifters. The weight that gets moved, I haven't even tried to unrack in a squat or having even been able to fit on the bar at the gym I go to.
Yeah. I've seen an arm break, I've seen some bad sides of it too, but a lot of people that get in them, train smart in them, and their body acclimates to the weight. And next thing you know, how many people benched 1,000 now? Has anybody counted? I thought it was at 50. I keep saying 50, but it might be even more. Eric does it. It might be 52. I don't know. There's so many people now. It's crazy. Kyle.
The women are very strong on your channel for sure.
Well, I try to find the best the lift videos. I'll scour Facebook and Instagram and see if something catches my eye that might entertain you, or I find that's impressive, and that's the type of stuff I pull for. That's what I do. The Fit Farming Food Mom. I like that. Read.
1 rep max filled y'all in but I was in San Diego.
With AJ and his peeps.
Is this Connie?
Probably Connie.
One rep max filled you, but I was in San Diego with AJ and his peeps. Yeah, it has to be all sorts of training PRs. Had a blast. Hey Connie, that's gotta be you. Gotta be you. I'm assuming. Otherwise, I would look like an idiot. But it's gotta be because she was down. Yeah.
Well,
I don't think that her name's never popped up like that before. It's cool. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm glad. It sounds like you had a good trip. Hit some PRs, had some fun. Very cool. We missed you down here. Excited to have you come back soon. Hope everything is going good.
James Wargalt. Benchmonster getting hungry. We're going out to eat tonight. I ain't cooking shit.
Thank you, Connie, for joining us. Good to see you. We had your video. I don't know if you saw it, but we played it
Training
earlier.
video.
James Wargalt. Damn, Ryan. For someone who hasn't lifted for a few weeks, you look jacked in that Inzer shirt.
Well, you know, I got many little tricks up my sleeve for gaining weight. And like I said, the Arnold that one year, I put on 28 pounds in 3 weeks. I mean, I can put on 20 pounds in a week easy if I want to. So, you know, yeah, I was probably 310 in that video. Yeah, and then today last night I was 295. So putting on weight is it's so easy for me. I don't know why. Oh, man, people keep telling me I can't gain weight. I can't gain weight. You know what? I came up weighing 221 at my first Wabdol meet in 1997, and Paul Roch introduced me to raw egg shakes and to eat 4 solid meals and 4 of those, and that got me to 280 to 300, and then I got a CPAP machine, and Jesus, then it took off. But yeah, I don't know. I just size is easy to put on quickly. Hard to lose. I mean, easy to lose too, but putting it on is just like, damn. Too easy. All right. Howard Weingarten, read this one here. Because Howard sent me some videos, which I really appreciate.
Oh, and have you tried the new way of doing the tape presses?
Have not tried it yet, but it's in the works for probably the next workout.
Nice. Big Joe. Hey, Ryan. Great hat.
Hey, thank you.
Hey.
Bought this a while back. Actually was on the internet trying to find the Make America Great Again hat. And I just haven't ordered it yet. But definitely need to get it. Because a lot of people, I don't know if it's a lot, but
yeah,
it upsets people and teachers, and that's what I'm out to do.
About it, dude.
That's why I don't go out in public too much, because I just don't like normal people. I like lifters and people on our show, and I just don't like normal people. You know, I don't know. I guess when you walk, you got maybe you need to get up to 350 pounds, you know, and not like 350 pounds of, you know, John Candy weight, but you know, and walk around a little bit, and just the backhanded comments, a whole 9 yards, like, it's unreal. I don't get too much of that.
I haven't heard.
No, not too much at 300, but I haven't really got super jacked yet. Yeah. And I don't know. Well, get super 320 could be around the corner. But we never know.
No.
All right.
Yeah, you'd be that heavy. So you go back to the hospital?
No, I don't want to go there. Okay. No lifting weights there. Bad food. And people like to push my buttons when I tell them what medications to give me so I can get the fuck out of there. Give me this. I know it works. Oh, we got to do this protocol because it's chapter 1 in the book. I go, bitch, get to chapter 3 and give me the fucking amyridone so I can get my heart rate down so I can get the fuck out of here. Your food sucks. You're not feeding me. They took me. Did I tell you when they took?
It's really pleasant to be.
No. No, this time was bad because they took. I was in AFib. They took me off my beta blockers. Now let me tell you something. Every day, when I told the nurse I was going to rip out her guts and eat them, like, that's not normal talk for me. But this adrenaline that the beta blockers suppress adrenaline. And when they had me off of those motherfuckers, and I was in AFib, I was sitting in that hospital bed and just violent. And I'd look up at the AFib thing, and my heart would be 186 beats a minute when the adrenaline was flowing. So I don't think it's a good idea that I come off of those. Because that's one thing I noticed is you saw me. I wasn't a pleasant creature this time around.
Embarrassing as usual. I
Not
can't say it's
embarrassing.
too fucking. Oh yeah,
I'm
horribly embarrassed. I
Sorry.
almost left several times.
I know you did. I'm sorry, but I never felt so
Don't get me
aggressive.
started. I'm not even gonna speak on this part.
I thought the security was coming up, and I had an IV in my hand on that fucking rolling IV thing, and I know they have a dog, so I was gonna take that thing upside down and skewer the fucking dog, and knock these. Dude, it was bad.
Fucking idiot, dude.
No, it's not my
Just
fucking
stop
fault.
talking. Yes, it is. You sound
These medications they got me on, man.
Oh,
I'm just
shut
telling you
up.
my experiences.
I'm continuing on with the chat. I'm done with this.
Okay.
I'm done.
Just telling you what happened.
Great.
You wouldn't know. You're not on those things.
Sorry, spell checker doesn't help me out at all. That's all right. That happens. Mr. Elite Entertainment. Hope you're both well. Hello, Mr. Elite.
I'm feeling good.
Joining us. Yeah. Doing pretty good. Howard Weingarten. I'm feeling the love. Is that between us?
Yeah. That's a nice band in your hair. Oh, you hit me. You hit me.
I did not hit you. I
That's
grazed
domestic
you.
violence.
I grazed you.
I don't care. I'm calling 911. You're going to jail. Yeah. You think you're funny? You're going to anger management.
You kidding? I'll pop myself in the face once, and when they get there, I'll say it was you. Who do you think they're going to haul away?
Watch the video.
You hit me too.
No, I did not hit you. You hit
hit
me right on the
too.
chin.
It hurts really bad.
Sure.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Mr. Elite.
Mr. Elite Entertainment. I remember a while back on Critical Bench, there was a book named The Kennelly Method. Is this still available?
Damn, you know what? I probably have one to my name. I did have two, but I think Dave Hoff got the last one. Somebody did. I don't know who I sent it to. And we never reprinted those. And you know what irks me? Like I said, that book should have been this thick. I spent 14 hours a day for 2 weeks in front of a computer, typing. And the ghostwriter, not going to mention his name, took the fucking everything out of it, replaced it with tons of pictures. This is cool, but I just had so much more information that should have been in there. So maybe I need to do another book. That'd be dangerous. It is not available, and I probably could reprint them, I guess, somehow. I don't know.
I don't even know where you begin to do that.
Oh, Mr. Google right here can figure it out. Yeah. Because a lot of people still ask about that old book. You know, it's a classic. Benched that 800 and had to write a book. How did I do it? Credited Louis Simmons quite a bit. You know, he was a big, he was the reason why. Not even nothing big. He was the reason why I was the bench monster. If I wouldn't have ran into him, I don't know where I'd be today. Not the bench monster. I would have kept doing what I'm doing, and I would have hit a wall. And yeah, and I'm glad I took that fork in the road and moved to Florida on a whim, like a snap of a finger. I'm out of here. When I show up at the gym and there's nobody to train with anymore, when 1 month you have 14 people and then there's nobody, I just said, well, I'm going somewhere else. I'm going far away. Other side of the country. All right. Terry Conjugate Iron back for a few minutes here.
Terry Conjugate, I'm back for a few minutes. Ryan, you're doing a great thing for the lifting community, man. Personally, I want to do good and send you a clip. LOL. I look up to you, dude.
Thank you. I sure wish I could still toss around, 1,500 or 1,400. I just, man, it just gets harder and harder. This year's been rough, though. I'm not making excuses, but it'd be good to see this one get behind me. So it's been a bad one, and it hasn't helped my lifting one bit. I thought I was in a horror movie in May when I woke up out of my slumber for 2 weeks where they didn't fucking feed me and put paralyzing agents through my fucking body. I remember sitting in a hospital bed and I couldn't even get my arm up to get a cup of water right next to me that week. That scared me to death.
Yeah, that's bad.
It was fucking bad. I told you to go home and get something to make me stronger. You wouldn't listen. I said, I can't be like this. I'm just wasting away. 320 to 255. I mean, come on. That doesn't happen in jail. Get 2,000 calories there a day.
It happened in jail too.
No, they took me off my TRT. That's why I shrunk up to nothing.
Well, they did at the hospital too.
And I threatened them with a, what's the correct terminology? A community standard of health care, which I was denied. That got me my free testosterone, which they didn't know how to inject and just gave me the ball of the needle. Kid the candy store. I know how to do it. Good times. Love you, government. Thanks for that free test. All right. Brendan Eason, right?
Yep. How often should I reach 90% of my 1 rep max on my bench to keep from plateaus?
2 weeks in a row. That's what I do. On the 3rd week, I deload. Back in the day, that's how I trained in a shirt. I would train 90% or 100% and above. Same thing. And then the 3rd week, I would fall flat on my face and I would do, leave the shirt off and I would go raw and do a certain amount of reps, sets. And it's because the CNS can't take it, you know. Even on supplementation, how you guys think steroids are magic pills, but unfortunately, you still your CNS. I guess if you did like cocaine and stuff, but you might die mixing steroids and cocaine, so I wouldn't do that. But 2 weeks, and then the 3rd week, just really cut back and deload. Maybe not even bench, but I still bench. The 315, 3 sets of 10 was nothing for me. So, but then I would do tricep work, and then the next week back, it'd be back to 100% for 2 weeks in a row. I found it out the hard way. I didn't listen to Louie, and I thought I could just do it every weekend. Oh, I remember coming in and missing 1,000 on a 3 board. And I was like, whoa, slow the program down here. Oh, I had to figure that out real quick on week 3. Got buried with it. Scary. Howard Weingarten.
Yes, lifters are not normal. The reason is we usually pay to do this shit.
That's right.
It's true. Different breed, huh?
Yeah.
For
People that don't understand what we do and why we're big and why we eat. I don't know. Just seems like, I don't know. People don't understand.
Nope.
Don't get it.
No.
All right, Kyle.
Kyle, I got into some stupid debates with folks on certain Facebook groups about how they think benching 225 is in the top 5% of strength of humanity. I think it sounds like a Gym Bros cheesy pickup line. I mean, for females these days, maybe, but not for males.
No, male, you got to do 315.
Depending on your size and age and stuff. But
that's the magic number in any gym.
Top 5%. I mean,
your average normal man does struggle with 225, but
right.
if you want to be a cut above.
Top 5% is.
No, you got to do 315. Like if not 405, that puts you as the cock of the walk in your gym. Go in there sometime and just watch. And I mean, I went to a public gym one time, and I don't even know what I was doing there, but I just watched people bench with horrible form, and just, wow. We all got to start somewhere, but I was never that bad. I just picked it up like a kid does a bike. I don't know. It's very easy. It just came naturally to me. I don't know why. Loved it so much. I'll have to write about my book. I have a lot of things that I haven't said publicly on why I started lifting and so on and so forth. So that have to come out later. Terry Conjugate Iron. Yeah, I saw that punch. That's you. You hit me.
No, your punch to me.
I just did this, and you hit me in my chin.
My jaw's kind of out of place now.
Sure. Go back and watch it. Rewind the film. Hit me right here. Slow motion it. I get hit. I don't care.
Yeah, let's replay it.
You're going to jail tonight. They're going to put you in an orange jumpsuit.
What do you think they're going to haul away?
Give you a fucking stack lunch. If you don't, dinner served at 7:30. You're going to miss that. They won't fucking feed you. They'll put you in a holding cell till they move you up the tank.
Kennelly, you're back. Hop in the car.
I'm dropping her off. What's up, y'all? Great times. Kyle says I plead the fifth. Yeah, you don't have to say anything.
Howard saw nothing.
No, nobody saw nothing. I saw it. I felt it. Right on the chin.
Oh, geez.
That could have knocked me out. Then what? You going to run the show?
Yeah.
What a nightmare that'd be. No, I've been hit pretty hard by people in bars. I never had a problem. That's back in the day. God, there was this one time. I won't tell that story. Paul Roch, we were there for a birthday party of Paul Roch's friend. I was 290, Paul Roch 330, Brian Rayberg 360, all in this bar. And of course me, I'm like to start some trouble sometimes. Well, somebody came up and cold-cocked me, and we started laying the dukes on them. Next thing you know, we're out in the parking lot. I can't go into detail because it's going to make me look bad, but if I say it the way it happened, you're going to think something different, so I'm going to let you know what happened. But anyway, it turned out to be, we had our backs to each other, and there was like probably 9 people around us that didn't like what we did to this person. So we were outnumbered, but I was ready to go until the cops rolled in pretty quick. I thought we were going to get shot out there, but we didn't. We survived. Okay. Another book would be awesome. Yeah. So I think I sit down and with a pad and pen and your computer and write another one, because there's so much that's happened along the way that I didn't, up to 2002. From after that, that's when the magic started to happen. 2007. I mean, there's so much travels and so much mindset and lifestyle changing, and the solidarity of staying at home with your cat and spending most of your time at home, not hanging out with people, training with people, but just living alone and studying, looking at internet videos, looking at this person, trying to get better, trying to learn. The internet was the greatest thing. And there's just a lot that late hours at night with John Inzer designing shirts, talking about how to make them better, how to it was a lot of fun. A lot of people don't know about. So Terry Conjugate Iron, Ashley, that's assault. There you go. See, it's lining up. The jury,
how he hit me.
The jury has spoken, and you are guilty. Period.
Whose side are you on, Terry? Whose side are you on?
Yes, do another podcast like a Dave Tate. Wonder how many views I got on that one. Let me check that out for me and let me know how many. It was at 94,000 last time I looked. But a lot of people saw that. I planned that one. Thought about it the whole week before I got there. Watched a lot of videos, and I didn't want to be nothing like anybody else. I wanted to be different, because that's what I do. I don't put a feather boa on and paint my fingernails black to make people happy. I do it because it sparks fucking topics, and people start hating me because I tell them they're psychologically addicted, and I saw so much shit about that, how people were just bashing me on that one. And those are the little mere queer fucking candy cutter candy ass bitches that I was talking about. They're psychologically addicted. Those exact ones I was talking about. I need to go back on Dave Tate and settle the score with the trolls. Second time around. I got more stories that we didn't cover. They're lifting related. All right. How a builder. Highest dose of testosterone I ever took by my doctor was 400 mgs a week. Howard Weingard.
Howard Weingarten. I want a new book.
Yeah, but nowadays people like to, well, maybe it can be audiobook too. People like to do those audiobooks. So I don't know how you get that on Amazon and Bezos and all that, but yeah, man, I need to sit down. I'd enjoy it because I like sitting in front of the computer and I like being home, and I don't like going out in public. I just never know what attention I'm going to attract. Unwanted, wanted. You just never know in the society. This town has changed since me and my buddy were stomping the streets in 94 to 97. We had respect here. Now there's just a bunch of little punks running around armed with Glocks and shit. They're going to shoot me when I jump out of the car.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know. That's why my uncle was a deputy sheriff for 30 years over here. And he goes, Ryan, they're not going to fight you. They're going to shoot you. And that's how I'm going to go. I'm going to hop out of the car. Do I ever hop out of the car? Huh?
Yeah, and somehow I fucking follow you.
And you start getting involved too. People calling you a bitch. One guy claiming he was a prosecuting attorney. I didn't give a shit.
You didn't do shit.
I'm telling you what I want. This is bad thinking, but this is how I think. This day and age, I've hopped out of the car before, and people and their fucking cell phones. I need to get a 50-meter surround cell phone jammer. I know they sell them in China, but I don't know how good they are. But next time I jump out of a car, I hit that jammer. Nobody gets it on video. Shit goes down. Nobody gets a picture of license plates because nobody has a pad and pen in their car. They got fucking phones. So, yeah, so I want to get away clean after I lay the dukes on some low-life asshole that thinks he's going to talk to me like a tough guy out of his car. And people are ballsy behind the wheel in my town, let me tell you, and they don't know how to drive. How many times have you gotten in an accident coming out of this intersection over here going to the gym?
Almost.
Yeah, 3 times a week. It's crazy. People don't know how to yield on. It's horrible here. They must just give out licenses. Like, you don't even have to, test anymore. All right.
Score very high.
Kyle, looks like the last one.
I find deloading is mandatory and tapering down is also great as the sympathetic. Sympathetic.
Nervous system fatigue.
I would say sympathetic. Nervous system fatigue generating must dissipate in order to progress, as I would miss, but come back stronger.
You know, I used to have a delayed transformation into the meat, and that would be board pressing 1100 week 5, and then it was 3 board, 2 board, 1 board, deload, opener to 1 board. That was a pretty easy workout because that would just be an opener to 1 board and some push downs, and then go to the meet the next weekend. And my God, that worked time and time again. That's why I was so consistent as a bencher. I figured out how to not leave my best lift in the gym because I've done it before in the past. Senior Nationals 2007 in Las Vegas. You know, we left our best bench in the gym 2 weeks out. We got there and we sucked, and I didn't want that to ever happen again. So I had to figure out how to peak, how to do things correctly, because there's no point in being super strong in the gym and being so-so on the platform. You want to be super strong on the platform and strong in the gym, but you want your best lift to occur at the fucking meet. And so I had to figure that out. So I did so. Did it quite well. I was the first person to bench 3 consecutive 1,000-pound benches in one meet. That's 1010, 1055, and 1075. November 8th, 2008, that's when I met Screwball here. That was a good meet. Yeah. Damn, that was a good meet.
Nice. I thought he broke.
I had my registered nurse buddy of mine, lifter buddy, named Rob Fox. He did my IV bags. Pissed me off, though. You know, he didn't want to stay around and switch the bag fucking thing, so he had my sister do it. And she was a practicing phlebotomist at the time, I think. And I remember I was sitting there eating my pizza, my Gatorade with Stress Dex in it and Butte tabs. Weighed in at 305, and she changed the tube on the IV to the next one because we were doing a lactose or lactated ringer and a sodium dex, something another one. And when she switched it on through the little line coming into my vein, there was an air bubble, and I thought I was going to keel over dead. That fucker went in my arm. And I says, "Here we go," but apparently it has to be like that much air. It still freaked me out, man. But I'll tell you what. Waited at 305, came back probably 4 hours later after IV bags and food was 320. And who knows what I was the next day. All right. Kyle's got one more, then we got to go.
I live in Western Washington. Our drivers are dumber, if not the dumbest.
It's bad out there, people. You got to watch out for the other person, and that's the truth, front and behind.
It's bad. It's rough.
Yeah, it's horrible out there.
It's rough out there for sure.
Yeah, a lot of accidents happening and crazy.
For sure.
Bad ones too. It just seems like there's fatalities on. We just had a bad one out here. It's just crazy, man.
Yeah, there's been several of them.
Yeah, it's weird. Well, thanks for joining us tonight, people.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to post my email because in case you might not know what it is, sometimes I forget it. It's benchmonster@gmail.com. That's me. Instagram doesn't think I'm the bench monster, and they're not helping me with things I want to do with my life there.
I can never figure that out.
But I'm going to send them a cease and desist when I.
Why?
I'm not going to tell you why. I like to fight people.
But what are they doing?
I'm not going to say nothing because people are going to go out and they could do it themselves, and it would ruin my game that I have planned. It's nothing nefarious. It's just something
I don't know what nefarious means.
I heard it on the show. It's like a felony. It's bad. Yeah. So I got things to do, and I got to get my body weight up because I dropped a little bit lower than I wanted to, and somebody recognized it in the videos tonight, and I can't be deteriorating to nothing. I'm gonna have to do some MK.
Who noticed that? Nobody said.
I saw it. The insert shirt. Yeah, my stomach was bloated. I was full of shit.
I'm gonna say I did not. I don't think anybody noticed.
I was bigger. It's a 10-pound difference. I can tell. I feel it. So I'm going to do some MK in the morning, like a 10 milligram tablet, and I'll just open mouth and insert tray the first 3 meals of the day. It's crazy. That's a wonderful thing. If you want to gain weight, and a lot of it's not quality, a lot of it's water you get from that, but it's a phenomenal SARM. So, yeah, MK677. Careful with it, though. What's Howard saying?
Never mess with the Bench Monsters things.
Yeah. I got a lot of things here. I got a lot of stuff. I've acquired a lot of things throughout this life, and I'm proud. I just wish I could still do it. I still wish I could be on the platform at a youthful age, 27 to 37 or whatever it was. But the bones and the ligaments and tendons, they don't get any younger. You can live it up here, but this will let you know the hard way. All right, what's Kyle got going on?
Y'all are a lot of fun for sure, 100%. And anytime Kennelly talks bench press, he's dropping golden nuggets of knowledge.
You just ask me questions, whether it's technique and what got me to be strong.
Yeah, it was nice to have you here, Kyle.
Yeah, thank you, Kyle. Wow, everything I've learned and that's been passed down to me, I pay it forward. I don't charge anybody on my team to train with me. I've never made a red cent at that gym in the whole 8 years that I've been there. I did have to, that was a long time ago though, but I was offered a job at a gym to train people and to make money. And I took it up for 6 months at Rab, kind of. And then I just wanted to get back to what I was doing. That was like 2014. I don't want to get back on the platform. And that's when I found out that Inzer changed the material, and that ruined my game. And for 3 or 4 years after that, people kept asking me when I'm competing, and I would say sometime this year, sometime next year. But the shirt was over. I went out and did my best in it and only came up with a 940. I knew I couldn't live like that. All right. Last one, then we'll go eat. You're hungry, you're irritated, and the cops are coming in.
Yeah, I'm the one that's hungry and irritated.
911.
Yeah, that's
domestic violence. They'll probably just slap you on the wrist, but you have to see the judge in the morning. Thank God it's not a weekend. You sit there for 48 hours. I can't bail you out because don't think you get.
Because you're gonna be fucking.
You're not gonna get a bail.
First.
Jailers aren't gonna give you a
They're gonna
bailer.
take me away. They're gonna see your 300 and whatever pound ass and
Doesn't
haul
matter.
your ass right in.
That's discrimination.
Not when I
Sue the
not
police.
not when I punch myself in the face as hard as I can and just say he just started hitting me.
Yeah.
I think it's the Jews.
Then I pull out my.
You're
ace,
done. You're done.
I pull out my ACE card, my GPS device they put on my car and violated my constitutional rights, and they will bow to me because I say I got this.
Oh, I will not.
Yeah. All right.
Anyways, Kyle and Kennelly, you bench 275 like a toy. Eventually 315 will pass by. People bounce back at like 62.
Yeah.
Well, your cues about squeezing and spreading the barbell are very useful.
Yeah. A lot of times when you get real heavy, though, your mindset in a 90% or above, you're thinking only one thing, get it down, get it up. But verbal cues, big thing. You can hear it. You don't have to think it. Once you hear it, you do it. It's first thing is squeeze the bar. And as you take the bar out, it's break the bar. Get those elbows turned in. Those things were told to me, and verbal cues have always been a big part of my success. Because that's what my guys would yell to me. Not Paul Roch. He was just, he would just hand off, but the people in front would tell me those things, and that really helped me. That way I didn't have to think it, because all I'm thinking is fight or flight, man. Get it down, get it up. And sometimes technique goes out the window. That's why verbal cues are important. Try them sometime, 90% or above. Have somebody yell something as you're doing the lift. It kind of helps. Unless you block people out and just don't hear them, then it wouldn't help. So, all right. God bless America. We're heading into a bright future here. Take back. Let's get back. Let's get back to making us healthy and making us great again. I'm all for it. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm excited.
A lot of us are.
I just can't get enough of the people crying on TV and the teachers yelling at kids for wearing a MAGA hat and he got fired and Whoopi Goldberg and all Barbara Streisand. Like, fuck, leave.
These like never really were, but has been.
Go to Syria. Go join ISIS. Then I come over and shoot you.
Deuces.
Yeah, get the hell out if you don't want to be here.
Yeah, bye.
I like it here.
But not one of them is gonna leave. It's all talk.
No, I'll talk. A couple have.
We'd love you to leave. Our country would be a better place without your sorry ass. Sorry, old.
I need to go on The View.
Ugh.
I want them to
I
eat
wouldn't
me
go
alive.
on that. Ugh.
I wouldn't make it 5 seconds before calling somebody the C word or the B word. That'd be bad.
Oh, I'd be introduced calling him a bunch of C words.
But you talk like that to me? Who the fuck think you are? Don't disrespect me on live TV,
I
you
would never go on
fucking
that
fatso.
Those women are repulsive.
I know.
Hags.
But it gets me excited.
No.
All right, we gotta go.
Part of that.
Hey, sign us out.
All right. All right. Thank you guys for joining us. If you've stayed with us for this long,
They haven't.
thank you very much. We appreciate you somehow.
If Ashley's back
Kyle.
out of jail and goes to her court date, she'll be here next week. If not, it's just me solo. So you're gonna have to help me make it through the show.
And if you see neither of us, you'll know that I sabotaged his ass and he's in jail too.
Yep. There was
And
no
I
show.
couldn't figure out how to get the computer running.
It could happen too. Anything can happen in this house. It usually does. All right.
Kennelly on the View.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining
I'm a world
us and
champion. I
staying-
want them to interview me and tell me how I did it, and let them chew me up and spit me out. But I'll fight them every inch of the way. I'll reach out to them and see if I can't get on the show. I'll come up with some angle. How I used to be a really bad person and lifting changed my life, and it kind of did. I went through a bad stage with alcohol, and before I took up lifting super seriously. Just to run. Never mind. Good. Sorry.
I'm
See you next
sorry,
week.
You like to ramble, man. You're losing.
I'm
you're
talking to
losing
myself.
them left and right.
I'm
here.
talking to myself.
All right.
Okay. God bless everybody. Stay strong.
All right, guys.
Send me
Thank
videos.
you for joining us. Have a wonderful. Yep. Send videos. We love to see your videos. You guys make the show.
Not me.
us. You guys with your videos and your chat. You guys completely make the show, and we appreciate you. Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful evening, a fantastic Friday, a great weekend, and a wonderful start to your week next week. We love you. We appreciate you, and we look forward to seeing you next Thursday.
Good night, everybody.
Join us next week. Bye.